Hello and welcome. This will be the first of a little series that I'm planning, because a lot of you have asked me to do a little dungeon guide, and I will do that. I will have my Templar here for this. It obviously starts out with a very simple one, which is Haramel, but we will go into the endgame dungeons as we grow and gain more levels. I decided to make this the highlight or the show of these dungeons my Templar because it is very easy to show everything as a tank. I can show you not only the dungeon itself, what to focus on, I can show you how to mark, I can show you what to pull, in what order, what the path is, and so on. So it's the perfect solution with the Templar. So, as I said, we can go Haramel. This is the first dungeon that we can enter. And the quest you get right here from Alistair. So we take this. And then we use the flight transporter.
Unless you'd rather walk, you know.
To the Bergeron Observatory. Also for solo dungeons or solo quests or such, I can show you how to do the mechanics of the different bosses. Because with a lot of other classes, let's say a sorcerer, he can skip a lot of mechanics of bosses by just out-damaging them, by just killing them before the mechanic does even appear. You don't have this option with the Templar, and therefore Templar is the best choice to show off all the mechanics. So even new and beginner players know how to handle the different mechanics. So let's just jump in and start with our Haramel dungeon. Now you'll have to find these suspicious odium pieces. It's right here, yes. I decided to make my Templar the showcase of this entire dungeon series, let's say, because it is very easy to show off all the dungeons. You know, you are the leader in most cases when you play the tank, so you have to know how to pull mobs, which path to take, where to go, what to focus, you know, you mark the mobs and such. So there's a lot of things that you can learn from this, you know, how to pull mobs, which path to take and such, but also how to mark them, what to focus. And if you're, let's say, a damage dealer, a sorcerer, a ranger or something, you just follow the marks, you know. These are not... Like, these are still good things to know, even if you are only a ranger or a mage or whatever. So, we'll go right here, talk to this guy.
Kobold's mine for odium here at the...
Just skip this.
This'll make some keener.
Maybe I shouldn't skip this. Okay. Now, this entire dungeon is very straightforward, nothing much to be careful of, or I don't know. There's nothing to pull or something. You're still solo in here. And even though I'm very fond of the greatsword, you know, I will use only the sword and shield for this entire thing, I guess. Another reason why I wanted to do the Templar, because there are 3 reasons, one of them being that you experience, you know, how I pull mobs and such, so I can show you this much better. But another reason is also that I like Templar. It's basically my second favorite class, right after the Chanter. And the third reason is that his damage is very low. So even if you don't have damage, you know, if you don't have damage, you will have to do the mechanics of different bosses and such. And I think this is very valuable for new players, for beginners to see and to know, because you can skip a lot of mechanics when you outdamage the boss, you know. Before he even gets to his mechanic, you just kill him. But new players maybe don't have the experience how to do that damage as quickly, you know, that you don't experience the mechanics. And this way, you can see it all. Now, the gameplay itself is very straightforward. Nothing much to say here. Okay. Now we get our Odium Bomb here. We just put it somewhere. Let's do Q for now. Here's the fine Odium, which we also need. I mean, we have already 2 stunts at this level. That's very, very nice. As you can see, there is no damage here. God, MP. Don't forget, you can always use here the food buffs. Give you a little bit more attack, a little bit more regeneration. So we'll pick up the fine Odium here. 2 are here, 3 are here. Boom. Okay. I'm already used to this, like the dungeon skill being the most damage you have, because this is the way as a Chanter as well. By the way, just to give you an update, my Chanter is doing very well. We now have 4 pieces of the Anuhard set, which is amazing. We only need the gloves and then we are basically finished. Then we only need the weapon, which is not that important, as bad as it sounds. Like, I want the weapon at some point, but I have the Traroan staff, which is perfect for PvP. Thanks to the extended range. So, back to the dungeon here. We just pick up the raw Odium. We have to kill those 2. We can just use the Q here. Okay, we're level 16 as well. So we'll just use the skill books in a second. Here, these treasure boxes. I would advise you to get them, especially if you don't have like potions like I do right now. Here you have the lesser life potions or mana potions. Depends on your luck what you get. So, let me just equip my stuff real quick. Great sword, plate armor. This is all sellable. Okay. Severe blow. Okay, we don't do a lot of damage, even with the great sword here. You can auto attack Weave. You know, straight when he goes for an attack, for an auto attack, you just do the skill then, right after that. This increases your damage output by quite some amount. Here, you can give him one quest and then take on 3 more. Now here, be careful, but you can jump down here. Don't fall to the ground, obviously. What I like to do is just pull multiple mobs. Because let's be honest, we are tanky enough. And this skill does AoE damage, so it's perfect. So these ones, the mechanics, have this oil that we need to get up here on this tower. Just pull them together, you know. 5 seconds, then we can use our skill again. Come on, block it. And that. He gives us the rusty key. We'll loot the rest too. This is just money. There's no stigmas yet. And we can go up here. Oh, oops. Oh, here we can already use a potion. There is a mob. We can skip them. This one also. And just take this one. As you can see, this is for the quest. A little bit of gold, a mana stone, and enchantment stone. Enchantment stone is pretty nice early on. I wouldn't use it immediately. I would use it on the next weapon you get, which will be the flower sword for me. Or we can use the mace actually. Also possible. Strike. Use a potion. He plays that now. We have no damage. Okay, here we have the flower sword. So, here is another treasure box with another fighter right here. Let's block this. Come on. Perfect. And boom. And another 3 life potions. Okay. You can really skip the rest of all of these mobs here. We don't need them. You can do them, obviously. It's not like they give a very little amount of XP. Look, they're fine. But you don't have to. So, We need now the Odella, as you can see here. This is the next thing we will do. Well, get this one here as well. Oh, multiple ones apparently. And all of them are dead. Okay, now we can collect. 2 on this side, 3 on the other side. Can we even use it? Did it get through the shield? No, they do not. If you're shielded, if they don't do damage to you, you can just activate it. So, boom. Okay, thank you. I think a lot of people, because I watch a bunch of streams, or I watch my girlfriend play, for example. She's played Gladiator, and I think a lot of people underestimate the power of Rage here. Skill that gives you a little bit, well, it gives you a shield and a little bit of attack while the shield is up. And it's so powerful, I don't know. People underestimate it so much. Okay, before we now go here, there's another treasure box right here. So, give him this quest and get another one. Which is just to kill the end boss, Haramel. While you're up here, you can just sit down and always wait until it ticks up. Right now, okay. Okay. Just drag him with us. Go here on this side. Take this one. And stun them both. Done. Well, since we don't want to slow down, I will just use a potion again. 37 damage. Peak performance. Okay. Oh, 240. Very nice. This one does this turn around here. You can just move away a couple of meters if you're really low health or something. See? You just spam this. Just go in. Do a couple of attacks. If you use a strike, try to stun her maybe or something. I mean, obviously, let's be honest. You won't have any trouble right here. Okay, here's her hammer, which is very nice. Also a belt. So I think... Ooh, that's hard. I think the hammer is better. Especially later. Okay, let's just go. With this one, nothing really to say. We will use this, which decreases your defenses a little bit, but nothing to worry about. Just strike him down slowly. Now, there's another thing that he does. I'll show you in a second. When he is like below half health, he will create a shield where he cannot be damaged, and he will spawn 2 ads. You can skip this if you just damage him below half health and then use this skill or stun him otherwise. As you can see, you can just use the skill here, both ads die immediately, and then focus the boss again. However, as I said, you can stun him before that and just burst him down, then this phase will not even show up.
No, I will not let this be my end. You will pay for this. You've not seen the last of me.
Okay, bye-bye. And that's it. That's the entire dungeon of Hamarun. Haramel, sorry. Now you'll get a little bit of loot here. Earrings are okay, actually. Now what else do we have? Oh, boots. Very nice. We have gloves, and this is useless. Okay. So, what we can do now is we'll just use return. Which will get us to the Citadel of Verduran. And now in this house right here, this is the auction house. Right here, you will finish the quests.
I'm glad you're here.
Here again, 5 life potions, very nice. They're also a bit bigger than the ones we get from the treasure chests. Okay, while we're here, we'll now just sell all our stuff.
Welcome, Deva.
Whatever you don't need, just throw it away. Ether powder, if you haven't seen my morphing guide, you maybe should check that out. You can use it, but I don't really need it right now. So, we'll just use the flight transporter again and to the Verduran Observatory once again. We still have this quest to finish, to give to him. Okay, here we are. I will just move here. And talk to Sephiroth here. He will give us quite some gold. 26,000 is not bad. Armor. Give me that. It's feeling nice. Okay, and now he will have here a new quest. New quest to murder my Shugo. Take this one. This is again for Haramel. And this one, new quest, the Big Sleep. It's another quest for Haramel. Okay. Now we'll just do another round straight away because we have a couple more quests now. So we click enter right here, not re-enter, then it's the same dungeon we just cleared. We do enter. Okay, this one has a quest yet again.
Enjoy your journey here.
And here. Now we have 3 quests which are very different than the ones we had before. We won't be much quicker than before either, because Even though we got equipment, we can't use it yet. We can only use it on level 20 and above. What I like to do is I just do this one mob and then immediately go to the boss. Because once we have the boss killed, we get our skill for this dungeon. And our skill for this dungeon is the most damage we have. So that's it. Here we have our first quest item. And that. Okay. Now we have to use damage, attack, destroy those ether cards. We need 3 of them. 2 are here and 1 is right in there. I think we one-shot this guy with our skill. Whatever. Okay. But there is again the treasure box, which we don't really want to miss. Mana potion. Bit sad, but whatever. Okay, that's it for this section right here, for this room. I'll just drag this guy with me. I can also use a potion that we just got. And we'll do this one. Here we can use this skill, our Divine Power skill, which blocks all the attacks for like 10 seconds, I think. And done. Oh, Stigma. Protective Ward. I did not know that stigmas can drop here. That's nice to know, I guess. Thought it was a bit too early. However, this is Protective Ward for the Chanter. It's worthless, trust me. It's not worth the inventory space for me. Okay, here we have another quest, which is again just to get up here on this tower and into the chest, which we want anyway because of the Mana Stone and the Enchantment Stone. HP plus 55 and Enchantment Stone again. Enchantment Stone is very nice. The HP is actually pretty good too. So we want to use it in this one. See if it works. Yes, it worked. Well, 15, 20% chance, easy. Well, or not. 24% chance, easy. Well, damn it. Doesn't matter. I'll just take this one with me. Don't care about this one either. We'll just focus the boss here. So many skills that we use, but they just don't do anything. So, second quest item. Perfect. Power shards are also very nice. Okay, now we need processed Odella, which is right here. Take a potion. We use the shield and take this. He does 0 damage, so we can easily collect it. this one. Okay, quest is done. Treasure box. This one as well. Mana potion again. Sad, sad. Well, we have another quest, which is well-dried ginseng, which is this stuff right here. We use the same. Just use the shield. Gather those. You can also just stun him and take these. You know? So there's multiple stuff that you can do. Or you can just kill him, you know? Like normal people would do. Okay. Now from her we get the last piece that we need for our quest in here. Come here. We're not blocking, which is a bit unfortunate, I guess. Oh, now when she's dead. Alright. I guess we can go.
I won't hand over my precious treasures so easily.
Oh, divine power skill. We just block for the next 15 seconds.
Attack the enemy, faithful ones.
And that's it.
No, I will not let this be my end.
Okay. And once again, we get the same stuff we always get when we do this dungeon. Sadly, I wish there was a bit more, a bit different stuff, but that's just not the case. Okay, so now we again do the return. And we will... Oh. I actually did a mistake. The stuff, the well-dried ginseng, we should have used it on the cauldron in Haramel. We did not do that. So I made a mistake. Learn from my mistake. However, we'll just give this quest to him. Get another 5 life potions. Just drag them down here somewhere. Now we'll just first sell all the stuff. This is always something that I forget myself.
Welcome, Deva.
Because I'm just focused on leveling quickly. So just sell everything and that's it. As you can see, since we're level 17 now, they have a lot of quests for us, which we couldn't do, but sadly they're not necessary. Okay, here, the big sleep. The proof, we get a new sword. Which we will use for now, because it's better than our mace. Here's the second quest. Go for the plate, and right here, a touch of odium. Repeatable quest, up to 10 times. We won't do that 10 times, don't worry. Shoulder plates, which look a bit intense on this armor. But this quest, you have to kill 65 mobs in here. It depends if you see that it's worth it for you. For me, it usually is not. Like, I'm not focusing on this quest. If we go into Haramel like 2-3 times, I will complete this quest anyway, but I will not kill every single mob in here. That's just way too much. Now, as you can see, this one does not have a quest for us anymore. So here's the cauldron, use it. And that's it. Alright. This was our last run. Again, pretty much the same thing. Oh, we got earrings. Which are pretty nice. Okay, yeah. That's fine. If you want to do this quest, you can pull all of these together. If you attack one, everyone comes anyway. As you can see, they're basically all one-shots or one-hits. You get a lot of those. So, however, we will go back. Now, we don't have return. We'll use this one instead. And these were all the quests you have in Haramel. You don't have any other quests in here. You can still run it and do the repeatable quests that you get every single time. But that's just if you like. The important ones you got all the weapons, all the skins. If you want to keep those,
Can I sell you something?
just give this one. And there we have this, which I will not complete. Okay, and that's it. So now we did Haramel. The next one will be Noxana Training Camp, which is actually quite a challenge for a lot of people. And I will show you a bunch of tricks and tips which make it a lot easier for you. Okay. It's not really exciting, this one, because let's be honest, it's just Haramel. But I still wanted to include every single one. So here it is. I hope this helps at least some of you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye.